Also, Venus represents your 11th house as well as your 4th house. As it uh, arrives 6th house, and when it stays there, it will create troubles for your income and your social affairs, as well as the matters governed by 4th house. 4th house resembles your properties, your residence, and your comfort in your residence, and also your emotions. All these will affect negatively as the uh, representative planet is in the 6th house. At the end of the month, Mercury also transits from the 5th house to the 6th house on 29th December 2025, and it will stay there in the 6th house up to 17th January 2026. So altogether there will be 4 planets there in the 6th house. So your main concern should be your health issues, and also uh, about your enemies. These 4 planets, they influence in short term, but when it comes to long term, the planets influence in long term are the Jupiter and the Saturn, the Rahu and the Ketu. These are the 4 planets influence in long term. Rahu is also called North Node, and the Ketu is also called South Node. So normally these planets stay in one house more than 1 year. For example, Saturn stays in one house about 2.5 years. So their influence is long term. So when it comes to the Sun, Mars, Mercury and Venus, they shift between one house to another about 1 month's time or 1.5 months time. Therefore, they impact or influence in short run. So now I am going to explain the influence of these slowly moving planets like Jupiter and Saturn. Saturn is already in your 9th house. 9th house resembles your luck and fortune. So Saturn in your 9th house means no harm. For the next 2.5 years, no harm from Saturn. So that's a good fact, because Saturn normally gives troubles most of the times. As it is in the 9th house, it will either create good or it will not do any bad things. But the Ketu is in your 2nd house. Ketu or South Node is in your 2nd house. It will be there up to 5th December 2026. So that is not going to be good for you, because 2nd house resembles your wealth and savings. It's not income. It's the place where you save your money. It resembles your saving, your deposits, cash deposits, like that. So Ketu or the South Node in the 2nd house means it's difficult you to save your money, and you will have to spend your savings, like that. And also the 2nd house resembles your verbal communication. So be cautious on your speech when you talk with your personal ones, and also with your friends. When you talk in your personal life, or when you talk with your friends, or when you talk in your workplace colleagues, and also with the society, be careful, be cautious during the period when the Ketu stays in your 2nd house. The third matter is the married life. The 2nd house resembles the married life after your marriage. It describes whether you are going to spend your married life happily and with a strong bond or not. So Ketu in the 2nd house means it influences negatively for those issues. When the auspicious planet like Jupiter, when they come to the second house or when they aspect the second house, only these negative influences might get reduced to a certain extent. So now the Rahu's influence. Rahu or the North Node is already in your 8th house. 8th house is the worst house of any birth chart because it resembles destruction, sorrow, agony, and financial difficulties and the life-threatening situations, death, life cycle. So much of those things are negative matters. So your 8th house resembles most of the negative side in your life. So that's why it's called the worst house in any birth chart. Now the Rahu or the North Node is in your 8th house and will continue to stay there up to 6 December 2026. So up to that you might experience some kind of difficulties time to time in your life, some setbacks in your life and problems in your married life, and that is going to affect negatively to your marriage or partner. And also you have to you will have some mental stress and also some threats to your employment or your income. And finally you have to careful about the illnesses. So those are the facts which I can represent you about this Venus transition and also together with the influence of other planets. So this is a common reading about the influence of Venus and the other planets. But when it comes to your own personal birth chart, the birth chart resembles the exact positioning of the planets at the time of your birth, together with the exact state and with the aspects of the planets with each other. So many information about you as data, they are recorded in your birth chart. So birth chart resembles your actual personalized data. The astrologer's duty is to convert this data into information and then advise the people to people accordingly and make them understand about those data as they are converted into information. So to get a more accurate and more personalized birth chart reading, you have to refer your birth chart to an astrologer. You might learn the remedies for those malefic influences also from the astrologer. Your destiny is read in your birth chart, but it's not a fixed destiny. You can change the negative parts of the your negative parts of your destiny to a great extent if you have the will to do so, because astrology has been served for that over thousands of years. That's one main use of astrology. But if you can't change, there's no point of telling about that. So if the things are like that, then there's no point of having astrology there. But astrology was there because people have the ability to change their destinies to a certain extent, to a great extent. If you have the right plan and correct attitude, and if you are not lazy, if you have the will to implement your plans, and if you are entered to the correct path and continuing your journey there, you can eliminate the malefic instances when they come to your life, and you can gain the success in your life with the help of astrology. Good luck.